Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you're having a good evening so far. It was a cold start to our day as well, as you might have noticed. We saw temperatures dip down to single digits in some spots. I'll show you how low in just a second. But we warmed up really nicely as we went throughout the course of the day. We saw lots of sunshine, and the temperatures responded to it. We're going to continue to see above average temperatures going through most of this week until we get to Friday, and we're going to see a bit of a dropping off in temperatures, and that's going to be due to a cold front that's going to pass through the area. But for the most part, we will see above average temperatures. And then we're going to see rain chances in the forecast, particularly Wednesday night and even a little bit into our Thursday. So if you are going out to work or school on your Thursday morning, well, bring that umbrella. And then, like I said, cold front is going to be the reason why we're going to see colder temperatures, but it's only temporary because once we get past Friday or Saturday, we're going to see temperatures warm right back up into the upper 40s and 50s. Even some places next week could get close to 60 degrees. High temperature in Alpena made it up to 44 degrees. Now, our overnight low got down to 6 degrees. We got down to 6 degrees, so it was pretty cold this morning. You had to bundle up, as I mentioned yesterday. It was certainly evident to this morning. Again, due to solar radiation, getting drifted to outer space because of clear skies and calm winds, well, that allowed temperatures to drop off, which is radiational cooling, which is a meteorology term. But we did warm up very nicely. 57 was the record high back in 2018. Record low was negative 31. That occurred back in 1929. Sunrise is at 7:26. Sunset is at 6:09 p.m. Going into this morning, we're not going to see, tomorrow morning, better yet, we're not going to see temperatures as cold. Why? Because we're going to see more clouds in the area. And this is going to be due to the rain that's going to be coming through the area because it's going to be ahead of a cold front that's going to pass through the area later on in the day. So we're going to see more clouds, meaning our temperatures are going to be holding up. So we're going to have that installation that's going to help keep the temperatures down at keeping the temperatures in the 30s. Close to the surface, but we're going to warm up nicely to 50 degrees as we go to the afternoon hours, and then of course as we go to the evening hours, we're going to be down to 38 degrees. The next 5 days, we're going to see temperatures again above average for this time of the year. A normal high should be 32 degrees. Well, we're going to drop briefly down into the upper 20s and low 30s, but then we're going to warm right back up early next week, Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday. Tuesday looks impressive when it comes to the temperatures for this time of the year. We're talking about mid to upper 50s in some spots. According to the temperature outlook, talking about well above average temperatures, the Great Lakes, the Rockies, the plains, the upper Midwest, all the way through the Northeast, even the deep South, all the way up through parts of New York is going to see above average temperatures, and that's going to go through February the 29th. So when it comes to our winds, that's going to play a big role in that. Now, winds are not as bad right now. We're seeing winds at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. But the difference is it's coming out of the southwest or southeast. That's bringing in warmer air off the Gulf Coast. That's why we're going to see above average temperatures. That's why we're seeing 40s and 50s. That's why we're going to see lots of snow melt after what we saw last week. So keep that in mind. But as we go through Friday into Saturday, you're going to notice our winds are going to begin to turn out of the north-northwest. That's going to bring in some cooler air from Canada. That's the difference. Gulf Coast compared to Canada. Canada brings us cooler and drier air. And that's what we're going to see here on Friday into our Saturday. And then we're going to see some sustained wind gusts about 10 to 15 miles an hour. That's why we're going to see below average temperatures. But it's going to turn back around to the southwest. And guess what? That means warmer temperatures for early next week. And yes, well above average temperature. So like I said, that's going to be briefly, that cooler 2 days is going to be brief before we see a warm back up in the area on a Sunday. And yes, you see, we're not going to see a whole lot in the way of rain showers in the area until we get to around late Wednesday and to Thursday. And we're going to see some rain chances. Now, keep in mind that some of the areas further north is going to see a little bit of snow in the area. I think we're going to stay as rain, mainly because we're going to be too warm to see warmer, cooler temperatures or snow, better yet. Yes, the next 3 days, we're going to see a rain chances on Wednesday night, even a little bit to our Thursday. I don't think we're going to see any rain on our Friday. So tonight, we're going to see partly cloudy skies. So it's not going to be as cold because we're going to see more clouds in the area. Low temperature is going to be about 32 in Rising Sea, 32 in Alpena, 31 in Osceola, 29 in Tawas. Tomorrow, we're going to see those rain showers approach the area, particularly in the afternoon hours. Now, if you're further north in parts of Sheboygan County, up in parts of Rising City, and on the way, well, you're going to see a little bit of snow. I'm thinking we're going to stay too warm to see any snow. I think we're going to just see rain showers in our area. High temperatures are going to be about 44 degrees around the sea, 47 in Alpena, 45 in Osceola, 46 in Tawas, 50 in Atlanta, 50 degrees in Atlanta. Winds will be out of the south-southwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour. So 7-day forecast is going to tell us we're going to be 50 degrees on Wednesday. I'm keeping it as rain, not snow. Rain. I think it's going to be too warm. 45 is the high temperature on Thursday. Now, overnight lows are going to still be quite cold. It's what, 18 degrees on Thursday, 10 on Friday. But again, 10 on Friday is going to be a result of that cold front coming through the area. And then we're going to see our temperatures warm right back up early next week. And yes, Tuesday, I have forecast 55 degrees. Yes, 55 degrees. That's well above average for this time of the year. Even Monday indicates we're going to be at 47 degrees, guys. Well, lots of sunshine in the area. Again, Sunday, we can see mostly cloudy skies and rain and snow showers in the areas. High temperatures are going to be in the middle to upper 40s. So again, I'm going to check out, let's see how much snow we get in there. I'm thinking for the most part, we're going to stay as rain in the forecast for your Sunday. Well, this has been WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a good evening.